Hello, I thank you for watching our videos. It is CPA Elisha again coming back to give you highlights about taxation issues of Uganda. So today we want to look at local service tax, LST. So we shall start by understanding what local service tax is, and by definition, LST is levied on salaries, wages, and incomes of all persons in gainful employment, and is purposely levied to raise additional revenue in the capital city. So the question is, who is eligible to pay? One, we have persons in gainful employment, those who are earning salaries and wages. Two, those who are self-employed, but also in practicing the professionals. And in this case, we mean medical doctors, we mean veterinary doctors, engineers, accountants, consultants, lawyers, pharmacists, architects, technicians, and others. But also another category of self-employed artisans. For example, the plumbers, those are like professionals who can say that we are going to be self-employed. The builders, the electricians, the carpenters, mechanics, welders, bakers, those who are dealing with furniture, and others, and doing similar work. So those are the three categories that are eligible to pay local service tax. But we have some categories of persons who are exempt from paying local service tax. And one, we shall look at different categories, one being the members of UPDF, the members of Uganda Police Force, the members of Uganda Prison Service, the members of LDU, the members of diplomatic missions affiliated to Uganda. But we have another category of people or persons that are exempt from local service tax. One is unemployed persons, if you are not employed, and those who are in farming specifically for consumption. Those are peasants. Those are also exempt from paying local service tax. Then we have persons engaged in subsistence or occasional economic activities, petty food vendors, border cyclists, the artisans that are dealing on small scale, then small scale businesses, but also people living in extreme poverty, those who cannot afford basic needs. So all those persons are exempt. Exempt means they shouldn't pay local service tax. So another question to ask ourselves is, how is local service tax computed? We have the rates because we have the rate. Different people are earning differently, but also different persons are engaged in different economic activities. So as we have seen earlier, we have very many categories that are eligible to pay LST. So we are going to look at category by category. Now, the local service tax on persons in gainful employment and earning a monthly take home shall be levied as follows. Let us look at the schedule now. We have a category of persons earning between 100,000 but not exceeding 200,000. So in that case, if you're in that category, earning between 100,000 to 200,000 on a monthly basis, for a year of income, you should pay 5,000. Then category 2, between 200,000 to 300,000, you pay 10,000. That is a charge for the year. Then exceeding 300,000, but not exceeding 400,000, you pay 20,000. Then between 400 to 530, between 500 to 600, you pay 40,000. Between 600 to 700, you pay 60,000. Then between 700 to 800, you pay 70,000. Then exceeding 1 million, exceeding 1 million here in this column that I'm painting yellow. I'm painting it here, paint it red. Now, if you're earning a monthly take home that is above 1 million, you pay 100,000 for a year. So that is for a category that is in gainful employment and they're earning a monthly salary. Then let us look at another category, local service tax for professionals. We looked at professionals and we said that we have categories: professionals like doctors, professionals like accountants, professionals like lawyers, professionals like dentists, professionals like pharmacists, architects, engineers. Let us look at the schedule. Now, for professionals, we have those doctors, pharmacists, veterinary doctors, engineers, accountants, auditors, consultants, lawyers, architects, artists, journalists, writers, surveyors, planners, and scientists. Those who are earning a monthly income that is above 1 million, 1 million and above, their annual local service tax is 100,000. Their annual LST is 100,000. So we also have photographers, counselors, dramatists, actors, sports persons, programmers, and any other professional not mentioned in the above. So when you are in that category and you are earning above 500,000, but of course not exceeding 900,000, in that case you pay 50,000. So let us look at local service tax for artisans. Now, for artisans, we have craftspersons, plumbers, builders, electricians, mechanics, blacks, those who are dealing in the black furnace. If you are earning above 100,000 but not exceeding 200,000, you pay 50. You pay 5,000. Painters, welders, bakers, furniture makers, tailors, radio and TV repairs. If you're earning above 200,000 but not exceeding 300,000, in that case you pay 10,000. So in that category, you can look at the schedule as provided there. Let us look at local service tax for business people. Those who are dealing in business, let us look at the schedule here. So if you are dealing in business and your monthly turnover is between When we talk of turnover, we mean sales, turnover sales or revenue. So in that case, if your turnover is between 500,000 and 1 million, you pay you pay 5,000. Pay the 5,000. If your turnover is exceeding 1 million but not exceeding 2 million, in that case you pay 10,000. That local service tax is per year. So later we shall see when do you pay this local service tax and pays it. We shall see. Then exceeding 10 million. If your turnover is exceeding 10 million, you pay 100,000. So now let us look at how is local service tax paid. Now, employees earning a salary or wage. The employer will submit a salary schedule with respective local service application to the KCCA for the case of Uganda for assessment. Now, for the case of professionals, assessment is done alongside trading license or by separate assessment by authorized KCCA officials. Now the question is, when is this tax paid? The effective date for monthly payment of local service tax. Now, in the first 4 months of every financial year, for the case of employees, meaning, if for example, a financial year started on the 1st of July, meaning in the first 4 months, the local service tax must be submitted. That is if you are engaged in employment. For the case of professionals, local service tax is paid once in a financial year. Of course, within the first 4 months of the financial year. Then for the case of businessmen, it is also paid once in every 12 months before paying the trading license. So that is the local service tax. And if you have questions, you can drop in the comment section. But I want to thank you for keeping it with us. And I want to implore you to share this video with your friends and colleagues. Kindly subscribe, but also if you find this video useful, you can hit the right button, but also subscribe and share with your friends who has to understand taxation implications together. Thank you so much. May God bless you.